Oh my God. Feeling sick. No one ever know about it. When I'm broke, my phone is always staying quiet. Never get a text, never get a call from my friends. Yeah, I thought you said I was the worst you ever knew. I'm doing better, I become the best you had. Now I have them baby mamas, children from another, second cousin I never knew, family members everywhere. Yeah, money gets me haters, turn them into believers. Something I never know, but the money made it. I can see the envy when you calling on my name. I'm going from the bottom, now I'm going to be great. If a nigga never drinks, they hate. Nigga never smokes, they hate. Everything I do is like I'm spitting on your face. I get the moments when I feel on cloud nine. I get the moments when I feel like a superstar. And if you annoy me, I'ma pull it on you. I get the moments. I get the moments. Yeah. One of those moments is right now. I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we're going to look at it. Oh my God. How do you like me now? Yeah. First, we're going to look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. And right after that, we look at prices in details. And then after that, we check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But guys, before that, oh yeah, I always tell you, right? You have to follow development. Don't chase those green candles. And that's what everybody and their grandmama is doing right now. They're chasing the green candles on Kaspa. That's what they're doing. Remember when we started talking about this, development was barely zero. I remember that was April, March, thereabouts. And I was telling you guys, follow the development because it's about to happen. And everybody and their grandmama, they were telling me, no, you are delusional. Kaspa is going back down to 1 cent. Kaspa is doing this and that, which again, I respect your opinion. But one thing I'm trying to do in this my millionaire journey is making sure that every member of my community does not repeat the same mistake I did when I started. That's what I'm trying to do. I've told you many times how I got into XRP, right? All I heard was what was his name? Dusty BTC, I think is his name. All I heard from him was XRP is going to $500. That light bulb just came on my head. Bing, just like that. A 10 cents or 11 cents XRP to $500, brother, I'm in. I'm in. Not two questions about it. I didn't know back then. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't know the difference between market cap, or what does the market cap has to be for XRP to hit $500. I had no clue. I didn't understand the difference between total supply and circulating supply. I did not know how to look like, okay, the team is holding 50% of the entire supply, which means I can be their favorite, I can become their favorite dumpster, which again, like they've been doing, right? Things like that, I never paid attention. And those are the kind of things that I learned along the way, and I've tried to pass down the line. That way, you guys, okay, who are joining my millionaire journey today, you will not make those kinds of mistakes. Okay? Now, if you ask me, if I had to go back and do it again, will I do it with XRP? The answer to that, hell no. Hell no. I wouldn't do it. I would put my money probably in something like Ethereum. Even in Bitcoin, I would have done that. Because if you look at it, right now, Ethereum has gone from, what was the price then? $200, I think it was? From $200 or $300 to $4,000. It has outperformed XRP from now to the moon and the moon back. It has done that. I wouldn't do it. So, although, yeah, I have made some money out of it, and because I bought 30,000 XRPs and I still hold them till today, yeah, it is some money, but compared to what I would have made with Ethereum, that is, I don't know. Okay, so you have to think about those kind of things. And when it comes to Kaspa, I got Kaspa when it was less than a cent. I think it was 2 zeros and something. I didn't put much money in it. I think I've showed you guys before. All I did put in there was $600-700. That's what I put in. If you ask me the same question, will I go back? If I could go back, can I do the same thing on Kaspa? Hell yeah. I will sell my car, sell everything, and put it back then at less than a cent. Because by now, I would have been a multi-millionaire. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you have to follow the development. You have to look at things clearly. I was telling you guys, price about Kaspa, yeah, it wasn't doing good. It's still not going to do as people want it to do, because Kaspa is just the name. Kaspa has nothing on it yet. Nothing. And the steps that I told you guys the other day, you have to follow. One of the most important of it is development. Follow the development. And if you look at it, Gasplex is going live on the 31st of August. We already know. Did you see the FOMO? We're a month away, or a month or some days away. Look at the FOMO. Can you imagine what will happen when Kaspa actually gets those smart contracts? I'm telling you, this is something I have been anticipating, and I've been telling you guys about it. Right now, what do you see? Everybody and their grandmama has now started to become a Kaspa expert, which is the opposite of what I've been telling you guys to do. Because now they are chasing the green candle. That's what they're chasing. They saw Kaspa going from 7 cents all the way to 12 cents. Everybody and their grandmama is trying to get in right now, because they look at those charts and they see, oh crap, look at how it is going. That, my friend, green candles. That's the definition of green candle chasing. Because these people, if you pay attention to my videos, towards the end when I give you the quick and short TA, I usually give you price targets, right? And I've told you many times, pay attention to 12 cents. Because 12 cents is a target, and also is going to be a resistance. Now, if we get rejected from that 12 cents and come all the way back down to 11 cents, not even 10, 11 cents, you are going to hear everybody, oh, I told you, it is crashing, it's not good enough, always this and blah, blah, blah. You will hear that. Because why? They are chasing the green candles. Same thing you're telling people right now, okay, you can buy Kaspa right now, even though if it retraces down to 11 or 10 cents, hold on to your bag, because this thing is about to go past $1. And everybody and their grandmama is not paying attention to that, right? They're not, because to them, they don't see it happening. To you and me, who have been doing our homework, we already know what it means to have the first stage of smart contracts, which is Kasplex. Second stage is going to be Egra Labs. Third stage is going to be Sparkle. And all these smart contracts, they already have their ecosystem laying and waiting. I've told you before, go look at KEF, go look at KII. Even in the crypto community, when you start to talk about blockchain developers, there is a list of all of them who are ready to migrate. Who are ready to migrate from Ethereum, from Solana, from whatever. The other day, the other guy was talking about, yeah, but you know what? Solana is not an EVM compatible. And I just started laughing. The reason why I laughed, and I asked him, I said, do you know how many projects went from Solana to Sui? Go look. It doesn't matter. What they did, they developed again on Sui, closed the contract on a Solana, and took all the money, reopened it, and airdropped the tokens to their users. That's what they did, because they knew that if somebody else opens the same kind of project on Sui, they are going to lose. The same thing you're about to see happen on Kaspa. A bunch of projects, the list goes long and long. They are going and they are getting ready. As soon as Casplex goes live, a bunch of them will start migrating. Eager Lab goes live, orders will start migrating. Even with the ZK roll-ups that are about to happen on Kaspa, it is about to be a monumental thing. Okay? It is about to be a monumental thing. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, you start to see things happen like that, right? But what people don't realize most of the time is like, yeah, it might take a while, but it's gonna happen. As a matter of fact, you see it today. How's your portfolio doing? I know there is a lot of you who listened to me when I told you, like in March or whenever it was, and I said 5 cents was the bottom. It's not going lower. And a lot of you did buy. What do you think is happening to your portfolio? What about your leverage positions? Those of you who venture into it. See? Follow the development. Right? Development. And that's even a heavier blow that is going to be dealt to those of them who think like, oh, if Solana is going to do this, blah 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 is going to happen, and this and that. And I keep, oh my God. Short term, you're going to make money with Kaspa. Long term, you are going to become a multi-millionaire. Well, I don't know about you. That's what is going to happen to me. Multi-millionaire. The exercise we did the other day, let's repeat it again, because still somebody sent me an inbox. No, you are choosing a date because of this, because of that. Okay, you know what? Let's choose a most recent date. We just saw Kaspa go from 9 cents to 12 cents or whatever was the price. Okay, and we saw Solana go from $177 to $200, right? So let's repeat that exercise again. This way you will not say, yeah, we're choosing different dates. So the most recent, that's what we're about to use. We know that Kaspa went from 9 cents, like a day yesterday or day before yesterday, from 9 cents to 12 cents. And we know that Solana went from what, 177 to $200, I think it is. So let's repeat that exercise again. For example, let's see. You have $1,000. You buy Solana at 177, right? You get 5.6 Solana. Solana went up to $200. So you made $129 in profit, because your $1,000 is now worth $129, right? Now let's repeat the same with Kaspa. You have $1,000. You buy Kaspa at 9 cents. That's where it was sitting, right? And Kaspa went up to 12 cents. If you didn't see, you can go look at the chart yourself. So 12 cents, 1,300. So you made $333 in profit. So now, which one do you think you made more money? No brainer, right? I'm telling you, Kaspa is outperforming the markets. Even if you go look at the coin market cap, the top gainers is Kaspa. And yet, everybody and their grandmama is not going to pay attention. Nobody's going to look at it because everybody's busy looking for those green candles. Looking for that money going to trickle down. But one thing I can tell you, this is how millionaires are made. This is how big money is made. Because I told you, short term, you are going to make you an insane amount of money. Long term is even better. Somebody like me, I am going to be a multi-millionaire. That's what's going to happen. You don't believe it? Okay, pay attention to this. Let's just say at 9 cents, those of you who think it's too late, let's say at 9 cents, you bought Kaspa. And from now on, let's say Kaspa goes up, 60 cents, okay? Okay, if you multiply this times 60 cents, your $1,000 will be turned into almost a $7,000. Let that sink in. See, money is about to get made, but do not chase green candles. If you chase green candles, you are not going nowhere. I'm telling you, you're not. They're going to lead you into holding hot potatoes. The Genius Act that was just passed is aimed at making the US dollar stronger. That's what it's aimed at. And if you follow development, you would have known exactly why this is very good for Kaspa, very good for Quant. Because guess what? Kaspa is faster, Kaspa is more secure, and you know what? It is best if I let you see it yourself. We're no longer far. August 31st, right? Smart contracts are gonna go live, and you will understand. You will understand. So yeah, I don't promote shit coins. I don't promote none of that. As a matter of fact, I see a lot of message. People inbox me a lot. Yesterday, one guy that guy said, no, you don't get those inboxes. Look, I'm not going to show you the messages, but I'm just going to show you a list. Look, if I go to my X account, okay, not this one, messages, not this one, messages that I don't respond to. I will show you messages. Some of them I have deleted. Some of them are still there. So I get messages. Sometimes talk to Bitcoin Maxis and all of them. But look, let me show you this one. Let me show. See, all these messages. People with their projects. People that want me to promote their meme coins. People that there is a lot of them. Some groups, oh, we will add you to this group and we will do this, blah, blah, blah. Hey, there is so many of them. So many. To the point, like, you know what? I look at it and I just start laughing. Because again, you guys know, on my millionaire journey, we are not here to lose money. That's not what we are doing. Okay? People just don't understand it. For you to make money, you need to follow a script. You need to follow you need to be true to yourself. You need to avoid all the noises you are hearing, because millionaires, they are the people that do the opposite of what 99.9% of people do. Millionaires have a lot of patience. When I say patience, these guys are not like jumping into that bandwagon that everybody else goes. They're not doing that. Yeah, XRP is going to perform. Yep. And I told you here many times, it's going to go $5 probably or $6, and that will be it. Solana is going to perform. And I've told you guys, $500, $600, let's see how it does. Ethereum, $7,000. If it gets there, a miracle. Kaspa, my friends, you're about to see. You are about to see. It's just like, yeah, if you tell somebody $2 or $3, yeah, that is not true. If you tell somebody $5, yeah, that is not black. Tell somebody $10, oh yeah, you are daydreaming. You're about to see. Quant, Again, quant is another one. Oh yeah, if there's somebody $700 quant, oh yeah, whatever. And I told you, if quant does bad, that it did not perform the way it's supposed to, $700. Middle price for quant, you start looking at 1,002, 1,005. Top price, you start looking at $3,000. But if everything falls in place, you're looking at a $5,000 quant. That's what you're looking at. It is going to happen. And guys, like I said, pay attention. July, August, September. So far, have I been right? It's coming, because the macroeconomy is showing us things that everybody's not paying attention to, because they're looking at the green candles. Everybody's looking at Bitcoin. Yeah, it's gearing up. We're about to hit that 130, then 150. Yeah, that's what they're looking at. Don't forget to look at the right things, like gold. What does the gold chart look like? See, gold is running on fumes. I'm telling you that. Gold, well, you're about to find out. And again, everybody else with the Bitcoin going to 300,000-400,000, you forgot the correlation that we look at every day, right? The correlation between the Dixie and Bitcoin. When the Dixie goes high, Bitcoin drops. The Genius Act that they just went in law, Genius Act is made to bring the Dixie high. It's not going to happen in one day or 1 week. No. Give it a chance, 2 to 3 months, you're about to look at the Dixie different. And once the Dixie goes that high, guess what will happen to Bitcoin? There you go, right? And when Bitcoin falls, guess what happened to altcoins? It's like today, right? Everybody, I was looking at Uncle Toby. Uncle Toby goes, yeah, yo man, I'm busy right here at the park. I said, you are at the park? What the hell are you doing at the park, Uncle T? And he goes, nah, the neighborhood was so empty, nobody wanted to talk to me. And I said, why would they want to talk to you? Man, everybody got their lives. And Uncle T said, no, look, I go outside, people start closing their doors and windows because they know I'm about to make fun of them. I said, why will you be making fun of people? He said, no, I got, you know my tablet, yeah? I said, yeah, I know your tablet, your 22-inch tablet. He said, yeah, I got Kaspa charge on it, and I'm going door to door, knocking at them. As soon as they open, I shove it on their face like, yeah, look, I told you so. And they just slammed the door. I'm like, Uncle T, what are you doing? And he go like, nah. So since they don't want to open the doors anymore, I'm just running around. I have your microphone with a speaker, and I'm just running around laughing in the neighborhood. And I go like, Uncle T, somebody's gonna put a baseball bat to your head. And I just started laughing. Like you said, dude, I saw your opening yesterday. You was laughing too. And man, we were just both laughing. Look at Uncle T right here. See, Uncle T just walking. He put a Louis Vuitton. Uncle T just going in the street, in the neighborhood, just laughing like a madman. I go, Uncle T, man, come on. You gonna get these white folks call the police on you, right? And this, my friends, is just the beginning. It's just the start. Trust me, this is how millionaires are made. Follow the trends. This is how millionaires are made. You follow the trend, it's going to lead you to that green candle. Those of you following the green candle right now, yeah, hot potatoes are coming, because hey, there is somebody who bought Kaspa at 5 cents. At 12 cents, they think, oh, we've made enough money, they're going to sell. And a lot of people think like, yeah, it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event, or however you say this. As soon as we start to get close to August 31st, some people are going to sell. But what they don't know is that, yeah, they're about to do the biggest mistakes of their life, because this is how millionaires are made. You're about to see. I told you about quants, right? Everybody didn't pay attention. I say 125. Once we break 125, the next target for quant is going to be 151. How many of you paid attention to that? Wink, wink. Did you? What do you see now? Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, so let's look at crypto bubbles. This is why I usually tell you, you've got to pay attention, right? You've got to pay attention. Look at this. Bitcoin is doing its thing. Market has started to move, because like Bitcoin started moving for the past hour, so market has started to move too. See, for the day, Bitcoin is also down, but for the last hour, Bitcoin has been making moves. But anyway, now if you look at Kaspa, KAS, what do we have going on? For the past hour, Kaspa is up 1%, 3.6% down on the day, 31.2% up on the week. Let it sink in. And on the month, Kaspa is up 82.1%. Mike. Oh my God. Oh my God. What do you see? Those of you who were, I told you, those months, July, August, September, pay attention. What do you see? Sitting at the market cap of $2.92 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $215.45 million. You see that volume? And don't even forget, guys, don't forget something. Binance, I think, is about to list Kaspa. And when it does, you're about to see. Don't forget that. Binance is about to list Kaspa, guys. Mark my words. They're about to do it. So, yeah. This is Kaspa right now. Excuse me. Let me see something right quick. Let's look at Crashilandia right quick. Look at Crashilandia. What's the weekly? And what's the monthly? Now, compare that to Kaspa. Okay? Look. Kaspa. What's the weekly? And what's the monthly? See? I'm telling you, Kaspa has been outperforming all of them. But anyways, now let's go look at QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. For the past hour, Quant is sitting flat. On the day, we're up 5.2%, 19% up on the week, 47.2% up on the month, 71.8% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.9 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $91.40 million. I told you, pay attention to that volume. It was sitting at what, 10, 12 million? Now 91. Quant is going. It is climbing. Well, looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, what do we have? For the past hour, 1.1% up, 4.5% down on the day, which again, I told you, Jasmine will copy everything that Bitcoin does. Anyways, 20.5% up on the week, 80.8% up on the month. Pay attention, right? And we have 37.1% down on the year. That number has also started to drop, sitting at the market cap of $923.67 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $84.69 million. Looking at Cubic, high risk, high reward, we have here laying flat the last hour, 8.8% down on the day, 42.7% up on the week, 61.7% up on the month, and 15.1% down on the year. Pay attention to that number. Remember, a couple of days ago, that number was sitting at what? 57%. Now it's down 15. It's going positive. Sitting at the market cap of $261.18 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $14.50 million. Now, if you look at the big guy, the orange guy, now you see 0.6% up the last hour, 0.1% up on the day, 2.3% up on the week, 20.2% up on the month, and 74.9% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.37 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $53.95 billion. That volume, my friends, is very low. It's about to take off, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details, okay? You guys remember, what I was telling you guys yesterday, right? We're going to look at the inverse. Let's see. Dixie going down, Bitcoin going up. Okay, that's what we want to see. Inverse correlation. Now, this is my good friend Kaspa. See, this is what I'm telling you. On Kaspa, everybody and their grandmama following in are not paying attention. Okay, now if you ask me, I will show you something very quick, because Kaspa is doing exactly like I told you guys. Okay, if I take a trend line, look at this. I need a trend line. Okay, let's close this. This is the breakout point. Okay, trend line went all the way up there to 12 cents. Yeah, that's where we went. 12 cents. Okay, we take another trend line. Okay, resistance right now is from that 12 cents. We have been following this way. So if you look at it, now we're about to clone it. Okay, we clone it. If we clone this one, clone, and then we grab it and put it on a possible breakout point right here. It's not going to be perfect because I'm using my phone. Now let's look at where this price is going. So if you look here on the 4-hourly, no, it's not there. I think I'm going to look on the daily. Oh my god, it's not there. Let's go to weekly. Yeah, weekly is better. So I'm going to grab my arrow because I like to use that better. See, that's the way the blue line is, right there. 14 cents. Right close to what I've been telling you guys. Next resistance is going to be at 15 cents. Right? That's where we're going, 14 cents. And everybody and their grandmama still not paying attention. If you, let's go back a little bit, okay? Because I was just trying to show you guys the price target. But on the shorter time frame, you can see that one ribbon still green, still going upwards. It's beginning to squeeze. It started to squeeze because guess what? There's a lot of people that made money here that are taking profits. That's normal. It's going to squeeze, and from there it's going to pop from going upwards. And the reason why I think it's going to go upwards is because, one, look at the moving average. See, facing upwards, and it is coming at full speed. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, nothing's changed but the same. Okay, look, ribbon is facing upwards, full speed. Moving average coming up full speed. So yeah, like I said, I would not be surprised to see price do this sideways choppy action to either give a chance for the ribbon to catch up or for the moving average to catch up and then keep on going. Yeah, it is playing just like I told you guys it's going to do. Now if you look at it on the daily, let's see. Daily, I told you by the time this thing turned green, price will be long gone. Price is gone. Really gone. So right now we're waiting for this to cross the moving average, because if you look at everything that I just showed you, moving average was below the ribbon. So right now you're about to see the ribbon cross the moving average and start to go even higher than this. Okay, so yeah, everything is playing according to price, according to plan. Price targets are still the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, we just hit that first target. That was let me clean this one out. Our first target, we just hit it. That was at that, around that 11 that was 12 cents, just like I told you guys, right? We hit the 12 cents. Next price target is going to be that 15 cents. Okay, let's break. We need to break that 12 cents, turn it into support, and we're going to 15 cents. After that, we do have 18, followed by 19, then 20, and then all-time highs and price discoveries. And now everything happening, you see, what do you see? Ribbon is turning upwards. It is still red, but it is going upwards, right? Just like I told you guys, it is going to be crazy by the time everybody and their grandmama figure out what's happening. It's going to be crazy, okay? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. See, I told you, I said 125. Pay attention to 125, because like, hey, it has been a major resistance every time. It's been a major resistance. But I told you yesterday, I believe that Quant was going to smash through it and go even higher, right? What do you see? And the signs are still there, because if you look at it, ribbon still facing upwards, it's still green, and the moving average is following suit, right? Now, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, the same thing. Look at that. Same thing. It broke 125 like it was made of what? Legos. It broke it. And we're going upwards. I'm telling you, now, if you didn't take that wink moment when I was giving it to you at 114, right now, yeah, I would say wait, because the probabilities of price coming back down to retest $125 are very high. Okay, unless if Bitcoin keeps running, then you are going to see Quant go above that 151, just like I told you guys, and then probably use that as support before continuing the journey. And then if you look at it on the daily, you will see the same. See, look at those candles. Remember yesterday when I was telling you guys, say, this kind of candle that go up and then come down a little bit usually get eaten up. And guess what? It got eaten. And now we are forming the same kind of candle again, which tells you like, yeah, this one is going to get eaten too. Therefore, it's going to go higher. I think Quant is looking at that 151 as we speak right now. But don't forget the probabilities of it coming back down to retest this 125 that was a resistance for a while. And I'm telling you guys, it was an inverse head and shoulder. We broke off, and the target of this blue line is that 151. Maybe it wants to get there before deciding whether it wants to come back down or continuing. But one thing I know for sure is that the next 2.5-3 months, we are about to see crazy things happen with Quant. If you look at it, price target hasn't changed. First one, 151. Second one, 164. Third one, 176. We close a daily candle above that, my friends, we are looking at $230. And after that, all-time high, and then price discovery. Don't say I didn't warn you. It is happening. Okay, now if you look at JASMI, JAS, okay, the Japanese Bitcoin, I told you, right? Once Bitcoin start to move, JASMI is going to move. And that 2.3 cents is still a pain in the ass that we need to take care of. Okay, so if you look at JASMI, yeah, look, everything is going according to plan. Although right now, yeah, if you look at it, let me check my arrow. On the hourly, we have a little bit of inverse head and shoulder. First shoulder, then head, second shoulder. So yeah, this thing might come down again to that 1.5, 1.6 cents. That's what it might come down to. There's a possibility. If not, it is going to follow the bull flag, because this is a pole, this is a flag that is getting formed, and it's going to continue upwards. All this will depend on what Bitcoin does. Okay, now if you look at it on the 4 hourly, you will see the same thing that happened here. It went up, chop, 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 went up, chop, 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 went up, chop, 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 went up. Is doing the same, chop, 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 and then probably continue going up. That's the same thing, because ribbon still green upwards, and then you look at the moving average is also going up upwards. There's no difference about it. If you look at it on the daily, let's see, yep. Remember, on the daily, we are forming this huge W pattern, which the breakout is that 2.3 cents. We need to break this 2.3 cents. If we break it, JASMI is about to go crazy. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to watch out. If you take a trend line, okay, let's say the lowest here to 2.3 cents. Let's say if it breaks out that 2.3 cents, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to give us an idea. If it breaks it out, the target is going to be exactly like I told you guys, 6 cents. That's where the target is going to be. Look, but we need to break the 2.3 cents first. If it breaks it, we're going to go, yeah, 6 cents, thereabout. That's where we're going to go. But another bullish thing that everybody and their grandmama is not paying attention to is that JASMI is forming this massive cup and handle. That is what JASMI is following. And that cup and handle, the resistance to finish completing it is up there at that 4.5 cents. Okay, so let's measure that. 4.5 cents. Let's take a trend line. The lowest it went for the copper candle handle is this, and 4.5 cents is right there. Now, if you take that, put it on the breakout of 4.5 cents, right there. Not perfect, but it's gonna do something right there. So that means the Jasmine's price, just like I told you, I am expecting it to go to 60 cents. And that is where this copper handle leads Jasmine, 60 cents. So yeah, we are very early. Pay attention for the upcoming 2 to 3 months. You're about to see Jasmine do crazy things. Okay, so yeah, everyone and their grandmama, you can sit there and do you. That's me, that's you. I'm only giving you this wink moments for if you want to use them, right? I'm not your financial advisor. But anyways, if you look at the big orange guy, okay, this is why right now, see, consolidating, getting closer to my green line, to my wink moment. That's where we get it. We get in there, right? And if you look at it, let's see, if I take a trend line, roughly from here to the highest it went. Okay, now if you want to check out where price target might be, let me try to move. By the time this thing breaks out, we're probably talking about let me put it right here. Just, it's gonna be a rough estimate. Okay, rough estimate that will put us, let's see, where is it, it's right there, right there. Come on, $140,000. Yep. 140, which again, it tells you, just like I've been telling you guys, okay, you pay attention to my wink moment, and it's still going that sideways. It's about to break out the 23rd, my green line, and looks like it's about to break out from there, and this thing is about to look for that $160,000 in the next 2 to 3 months. You're about to see it. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. If you want to use this, great. If you don't want to use it, yeah, it's your money anyways. I'm not your financial advisor. But one thing I do hate is like people coming over here and say I'm not helping. Okay, that's up to you. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. As you guys already know, I always say it. Please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. It is a very dangerous game. I cannot teach you how to trade. Nobody can. The only way you learn how to leverage trade is by trying and error. Okay, mistake here, mistake there, and then bam, all of a sudden you know. I went through the same process. Everybody does that. What I usually do is, like I usually tell people, is if you want to venture into it, down below I do have Bydfi, Margex, Phemex, and Wix exchange. Follow those links, sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, take a $50 out and start to practice. That's the only way you learn. If you don't practice and decide to put all that money in a trade, you're going to lose it, and you will become the most respected member of the Rec City community. Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. First, we're going to start with Bydfi. You guys know, with Bydfi, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant, okay, the banker's coin. As you guys can see, look at that. My overall is sitting at almost $18,000. I told you, I will show you this position in 6 figures, right? Now, if you look at here, my contracts, look at my Kaspa. He's doing way better. I am still down 38%, which is $3,400. On my Quant is tearing it. I am up 40%, which is $4,200. It is happening, right? It is happening. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at my Phemex. There, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine. Look at my overall. I am up to date $12,200, right? Look at my contracts. What do we have? On Jasmine, yeah, I'm still down 58%, which is $6,400. Thereabout. Kaspa is tearing it. I am up 49%, which is $2,100. See, I told you I will show you these accounts in 6 figures, and you will see. Okay, now last but not the least, we have my Wix exchange. On my Wix, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am using a quant to be in a competition with my friend. My overall today, as you guys can see, is also is going crazy, right? I mean, it's almost $8,800. That's where we're sitting. If you look at my contracts, you will see that here, my quant, I am up 317%, which is $4,200. And for my Kaspa, I am up 60%, which is $1,000. I told you, didn't I? This is the reason why I am a long-term trader. I don't stress out. I don't chase the candles. I chase the trends, and as you can see, my positions are going to those green candles themselves. So yeah, days like this, moments like this, when you discover something like Kaspa, like quant, you do your homework. This is how millionaires are made. I'm telling you, this is how millionaires are made. It's up to you. If you want to follow, great. If you don't want to follow, that's also great. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we spoke about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, you never know what you are going to learn from a stranger, right? Excuse me. Until I see you in my next one, let's go make that money and buy those Lambos. Bye-bye.